Really believe he's the right person for the job. Elite basketball IQ, competitive fire, NBA champion. He's been successful at everything he's done in his life, on and off the court.
This is new Portland Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups and team GM Neil Oshie.
You said the 1997 incident shaped you in unbelievable ways. Can you maybe elaborate on that
At this moment, Oshie signals to the team's PR to get involved.
and how it helped shape you?
Jason, we appreciate your question. We've addressed this. It's been asked and answered, so happy to move on to the next question here, Aaron.
Nope. Nuh-uh, this is simply not the way.
With all sincerity, and you have my word, along with everybody else in the organization, we're aware of and understand the concerns that have been expressed by people regarding some serious allegations Chauncey faced in 1997.
Here's where Oshie believes he can sway everyone with the "we did our own investigation" / "you have my word" BS.
Some things are just bigger than basketball. We not only conducted our traditional background check after offering him the position, we also commissioned an independent investigation into the incident in question in 1997.
I guess I'm still curious for a little bit more clarity about the investigation that you guys conducted. Who did you hire to do it? What, who did they talk to? What specifically did they tell you that led you to the conclusion that you got to?
So
That's proprietary, Sean. So you're just going to have to take our word.
I'm sorry, you're just going to have to take our word? Who are you crapping? Just trust us, and "you have my word" are not sentiments that have ever been sufficient in journalism. Reporters are supposed to question authority, to give voice to the concerns of their readership, not just accept what's handed to them, even when fans might think the media is trying too hard to dig up dirt. If unaware, in 1997, Billups, along with then Celtics teammate Ron Mercer, settled their sexual assault case out of court. USA Today has more details, and they are gruesome. Billups, it appears that the presser was ready to answer when Oshie and co. jumped in and forbid him from doing so. If the investigation yielded the results that made you comfortable in hiring Billups, then it's easy to disclose the results. The victim, listed as Jane Doe in the lawsuit, said she was led to a bedroom where Billups and Mercer engaged in multiple unwanted sex acts on her. One man purportedly forced Doe to perform oral sex on him, at some point asking Billups and Mercer, "Yo, who wants some?" Doe allegedly blacked out during the attack, waking on November the 10th in bed with one of Antoine Walker's friends, naked amid used condoms and condom wrappers littered across the floor. She then quickly called a friend saying, quote, "something bad happened." According to Jeff Benedict at the police station, the victim's injuries confirm what we all are trying to get answers about: what took place in 1997 at the home of former Celtics star Antoine Walker. Billups and Mercer hired Dennis Kelly, a highly respected former prosecutor in the United States Attorney's Office in Boston under former Governor Bill Weld. The conversation around the team, considering a female candidate, Becky Hammon, and then hiring someone with this allegation in his past, became impossible to ignore. A female Blazers fan who goes by AB in Dave Deckert's piece on SB Nation said, "At this moment, I feel unheard. I feel like my feelings and opinions and those of the women I love and respect who have survived abuse don't matter at all. When you ignore someone's past, you're sending a message to all the women in your life," wrote the Spinsters' Haley O'Shaughnessy. "You dismiss what Chauncey did, and you're in turn dismissing many people's past traumas, even if they didn't share those experiences to you, and why would they?" In pushing through his desired coaching hire, despite very real concerns about Billups' background, Oshie has alienated a sizable portion of the team's fan base, not to mention some employees. The broken process that led to the Billups hire, the complete lack of transparency about the team's investigation, and the total misreading of fan and community reaction makes it hard to take his word for much of anything. David Gardner said, "The point isn't that people with past transgressions should never work again. The point is that both the person and the organization should be able to explain why they were the right hire in spite of those sins. Refusing to answer those questions about those subjects is a bad sign." There were valid questions that deserved an answer, and the Blazers didn't fulfill their part of the exchange as they tried to do, ham-handedly control the message. That rarely works, especially when fans and media are rightly skeptical of Portland's current front office. As Oshie said himself, some things are just bigger than basketball. But saying that and following through on that assertion with conviction are two different actions.